In this video, we're going to look at the math of the FMEA, failure modes effects analysis, and specifically how to calculate the RPN, which is the risk priority number. So what's happening here is we're creating a table where we're looking at all of the different risks that we've identified that could occur. So I'm just going to call them A through G. And then we're going to look at those risks on three different categories. We're going to look at it first in terms of the probability of it occurring. Second, we're going to look at it in terms of the severity, so that if it does occur, how severe is it? And then finally, we're going to look at the third axis, or third element, which is the likelihood that we would miss seeing it coming. So in all three cases, we're going to score them from 0 to 10. So in the case of probability, 0 probability of it occurring, 10 almost a certainty. Severity, 0 to 10. So 0 least severe, 10 most severe. And then on likelihood, of course, 0 to 10. 0 would be no likelihood we'll miss it. 10 will have a 100% will miss it. So if you think about it, you go through each one and say, well, based on our criteria, we think this is a 6. For probability, severity is a 4. Likelihood we'll miss it's a 5. And so for the risk priority number, we multiply these three together. 6 times 4 times 5, and we get 120. So we do that for each of the different potential risks that can occur, and then we finally at the end rank them from the highest to lowest, because if you think about the worst case, let's look at C, 10, almost a certainty it's going to occur. It's going to be extremely severe, if not the most severe if it happens, and the likelihood we're going to miss it is going to be at 10 also. So 10 times 10 is 100, times 10 is 1,000. That should be the one we work on first, because it's going to happen. It's going to be extremely severe, and we're not going to see it coming. Versus the other end is probably down at a 111 level, which is going to multiply out to a 1, is going to be the least. So we rank all the RPNs from highest to lowest, but those are based on a survey or a score or a ranking from 0 to 10. Actually, I wouldn't call it a ranking as much as a evaluation from 0 to 10 on each of the three, and then multiply them out, and that becomes our priorities.